All right, MP, how does it feel to finally get a chance to go at Ace Bailey?
Bro, I am so excited. I have so much adrenaline. I can feel my legs shaking. Ooh, involuntary spasm. I've been hearing about this dude for what seems like forever now. And I finally get a chance to find out what all the hype is about.
Do you feel any pressure, you know, to make it like you're the better player?
A little, of course. This is the guy everybody's been talking about since high school. Big-time wing prospect.
There he is.
Deontay George.
Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for MP.
During these last 10 games, he's been a menace on the defensive end. Poking balls loose, jumping passing lanes. He's been all over the place and piling up the steals as a result.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. The tandem on the perimeter, Thomas and Porter Jr. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's MP. And it's Clowney in at the power forward position. And for Utah, Bailey out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then there's George. Then there's Collier, and it's Nurkic in at the center position, locking down the middle. And we talked about it for a few games now, but MP has been on a mission as of late to ensure he's taken home that Rookie of the Year trophy.
Yeah, it's very early in MP's career, but so far, so good. I know it's a major goal for him to win Rookie of the Year. If he continues to play at this level, MP has a good chance to take home that award.
And we talk about the fatigue when playing the second game of a back-to-back. Stan, how does that usually manifest?
Well, I mean, just off the top of my head, it's things like sloppy play, missing easy shots, lapses in your defensive rotations. It's mental mistakes more than physical fatigue that happens on the second night.
Sinks the tray.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
George has the open look. The rebound by MP. Back to Nurkic. Pass to George. Just 5 on the clock. George with another miss.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
MP, the pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
George outside to halt the run. Sends it home from three-point land.
A lot of confidence from George shooting the three early in his career.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. MP scanning the floor. That one drops for him. MP's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Didn't even really hurry up there. George stayed within himself and got it up quick.
While we have a small sample size of Isaiah Collier, he has shown impressive flashes so far.
Yeah, B.A., I really like how confident. When he's out on the floor, he carries himself like he belongs here. A confident mentality can go a long way for a young player.
Porter with a screen on George. And the basket by MP. MP's got his third basket on the night right there. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Bailey. The three. And George gets it to go on the assist by Bailey.
Well, he's a solid threat from outside the arc. George is a volume shooter from there for a reason.
MP drives in, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Down low. And that one is hammered home.
A big-time slam right there by Bailey. You know, good to see this young man play with such authority.
Claxton a screen on George to the middle. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Claxton's gotten his second bucket of the game. George passes to Nurkic. Here's Collier. Here's the three. And it's MP with a rebound.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Floats one up. And the layup is up and in. MP's got 11.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
George for three. No good. 3 for 7 shooting so far. And it's Porter with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Wilson comes in for Clowney, and it's Johnson in for Thomas. Utah with the ball. 4-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
2 on the clock. And another miss by Utah. Nets leading by 4. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Here's George, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Unable to get that one.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
MP, the pass to Claxton. Good, and the assist goes to MP. He has 6.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And now the first time out called here for Utah. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was in Brooklyn.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
A different look for Utah. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Filipowski, and Sensabaugh subbed in for Bailey. So the Nets making a switch here. Here's Nurkic. Yet to see a basket. George outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Markkanen outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That high release that Markkanen has is such a weapon for him, especially in a catch-and-shoot situation.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans, but all-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down-shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry. Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Now here's George. He had 9 points in his last time out. From deep, another 3 for Utah.
Well, Markkanen keeps the defense off balance with the quick trigger.
Brooklyn leading by 7. MP outside. Launches it. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Of his 8 shots so far, he's only missed 1. He's starting this game strong.
There's the drive, and MP throws it down.
Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Nurkic, a screen on MP. Markkanen outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. 6 on the shot clock. George, no good.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And it's in there.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Can they get it? Here's Nurkic. Soft touch off the glass.
And for Nurkic, one of his key attributes, the ability to keep the play alive on the glass.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Sensabaugh. Gets the 3 to fall.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Nets. He's been productive. Look here for Utah. Filipowski, he's checked in for Niang. Bailey comes in for Williams. And it's Collier in for Anderson. And a change for the Nets. MP's checked in. Collier and Bailey man the backcourt. Lauri Markkanen out there with Filipowski. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Denver delivered quite a performance. He picked up 29 points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And here's MP from outside. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 25 points.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Oh, got that one up quick. And the Nets lead by 14.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Here's Sensabaugh. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Sensabaugh's got 6.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Collier. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Pass to Bailey. The 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. They've led by as many as 14. Now Johnson. And that one's good. Wilson. 5 points in the game. Here's Collier. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Here's Sensabaugh. From downtown. Over to the wing. Second chance shot. Collier, no good.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
To the paint. Here's Timmy. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Timmy's gotten 4 this quarter.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls. Just great decision-making from him.
And Utah calls time here. Nurkic is checked in for Utah. George comes in for Sensabaugh. Let's take a second to check in on the race for Rookie of the Year and see how the rankings are shaping up for this year's class of new NBA talents. You look at MP, right in the thick of this season. He is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
Well, no debate here. He's running away with it and looks poised for big things to come.
When we talk about Keontae George, what stands out to you the most, Dan?
Good question, B.A. I don't know that I'd pick one area. He's good at a wide variety of things. Can handle the ball, pass it, score it, and that gives you flexibility in terms of the guys you put around him.
Pass to Collier. Takes a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Collier's got 5 points.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
George against MP. Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Here's Collier. He's got 5. Back to George. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. He's got 11.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close-range look.
MP, that one's good.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Jazz trail by 16. Now here's George. 11 points in the game. Collier, no good. 1:33 left in the second period. MP, the pass to Claxton. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Here's Collier. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Bailey. There's the triple. And there's the call on Jusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul of the game. Whitehead, he's checked in for Johnson.
Coming onto the floor for Brooklyn, number 0, Derek Whitehead.
Nets leading by 18. Here's MP. Thomas passes to MP. Hits a three-pointer. MP's got 35 in the game.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
George for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's MP. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. MP's got 37.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
It's George on the wing, looking to win the run. The rebound by MP.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And Claxton gets the bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Nets out in front, delivering the blowout. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Utah Jazz.
Number one goal in the offseason, get yourself some rim protectors. The guys you have cannot do it.
And credit their opponent for relentlessly exploiting that here. And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
We are really close to it now. One of my favorite events of the year. I just bought a new suit for it.
Yeah, I like the whole weekend, all the events on the court and off the court is going to be lit. And I bet not be on that waiting list to get into your party, Kenny.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. MP is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the center position.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business? Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's MP. 43 points in the game. Thomas passes to MP. From outside the arc, and the three-pointer goes. MP's got 46.
Well, how about MP right there? Just drilling a 3 of his own for good measure.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. BA, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Claxton passes to MP. Puts up a 3. Another one goes. Incredible.
I mean, how many times have we seen him fill it up this season? It seems like he's scoring 50 every night.
That gives him the 4th most 50-point games in a single season. What a milestone.
They haven't found their rhythm here in the third. Missing 4 of their first 5 attempts.
It's good. MP's got 53 points.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Now here's George. He's got 14. Nurkic passes to George. Utah with another miss.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Well, Grant, for a late first-round pick, Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
Claxton down low, working on Filipowski. Porter gets the bucket.
Yeah, they haven't missed a shot since the break. I mean, just what a tremendous job making the necessary adjustments at halftime.
George for 3. Utah with another miss.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now.
Back to George to end the cold spell. George with another miss.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And here's George. 14 points for him. That doesn't go either for George.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And Claxton throws it down.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
MP against George. Claxton passes to MP. Here's Thomas for 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And he gets the bucket. Nurkic has got 8 points.
Well, this is something George does a good job of, creating chances for others to score.
Porter finds MP. Lets it go from deep, and it's good! He hits another one!
I can't believe I'm saying this. He's now second in 60-point games all time.
Tapping into his full arsenal, night in, night out. Ball's going up the court. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
The youngster, MP, keeping that head on a swivel.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league. Pass to Collier. Utah moving the ball around. Filipowski, the pass to Nurkic. And here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 16 points for him.
Well, it's 6'4". George is a long lead guard. It really helps him inside.
Here's MP. Oh, another one falls. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Bailey. Out left to the wing. For 3, Collier. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 7 tonight. MP outside. Claxton a screen on George. From deep, MP. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's stolen. From the arc. And yes, another basket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
It's Thomas on the wing. Lets it go. Utah with the rebound.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Bailey's shot is off.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Up top, George. He's guarded by Claxton. George with it to the left wing. And here's Bailey for three. And so it's Brooklyn, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level.
Making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. And the Nets also making a change. MP's checked in. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. And for the better part of a decade now, the league allowing players to wear any sneaker color. It's catching on, Stan. What color are those you're wearing? Is that lime green?
Well, Brian, you know I've always been known for my fashion sense. I'm something of an icon, and when I come on camera, people are watching because they want to know what the next fashion trend is. So yes, tonight these are lime green. Tomorrow, we'll just have to see.
We've got Lauri Markkanen. Jusuf Nurkic is out there with George Niang. Then there's Collier, and it's Sensabaugh in at the shooting guard. That's the five on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Sensabaugh. Markkanen for three. Another three for Utah. Oh, boy. Looks like he was injured there.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured team.
Anderson's checked in for Utah.
Number 2, Kyle Anderson.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. On the wing, MP. Inside. Another bucket. Wow.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught.
Well, he's known primarily for his shooting, but don't be fooled. Markkanen is more than capable of finishing strong.
Here's MP. And it's Niang with a rebound. Utah has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny. So development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter. And it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
For three, George. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easier.
MP, the pass to Wilson. And now the Jazz on the run in transition.
Yeah, with those long strides, it doesn't take Bailey long at all to get up the floor.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Timmy, covered by Filipowski. Back to MP, and they double up MP. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Collier. Pass to Markkanen. Takes the three, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
I just love the ball move.
Now MP. To the inside. Timmy. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
For three, George. And it's Timmy with a rebound.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
The three is up. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Bailey. Markkanen outside. Here's Bailey. Back to Markkanen. Lets the three fly. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
MP high post. Working on George. Inside. Another possession. Another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Pass to Filipowski. Now, Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
And so MP will bring it up for Brooklyn. A minute 53 left to play in the 4th quarter. And another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Here's George. The rebound by the Nets. MP's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Whitehead. Back to MP. They set a pick. And another one.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Utah shooting about 47%. A nice number.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition.
Again! What an avalanche!
And he's been out of this world tonight. I mean, unreal on the offensive end.
Boy, the points just keep adding up. Close to the 4th most points ever in an NBA game.
Might be time for a little different approach. This shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
And there's the another one falls. Amazing.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Collier. Covered by Johnson. George for three. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, that's a nice effort there on the offensive boards. Markkanen can make a difference there when he's that active.
There's a screen. And again.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history. He gets it in there.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by MP. He takes it in. Good! That's another bucket!
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What a remarkable night.
Boy, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamilton.
This one will go down in history. MP with an 80-point explosion. Tell us what's going through your mind right now.
Yo, that was too much fun, man. On me, I feel like I could do anything right now. I could bend a spoon with my mind if I wanted to.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet against you.
That's because you're a smart man.
Ryan, back to you.
Dominic, thank you very much. And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time.
All right, MP. What do you think after finally getting to play against Ace Bailey tonight?
Oh, I'm not impressed. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Take care of yourself. Cool. Yeah. That's what all the fuss was about. I'm only getting started. So, next time we play, it won't even be close, probably. Like, I think I gave him too much respect tonight. Look, I won't repeat that mistake again.